recording and then. Alrighty. Hold up. Playing Rainbow Six Siege. So, let's go. I'm on round 3, but let's hope that I don't die again. So, let's go. I'm just sitting in this room. Where are they coming from? I see Ash. Ah! Oh, they were behind me. Y'all want to play again? Yeah, it goes to 3. I thought that it went to 4. What happened to the guy that was listening to his music? Did he leave? No, 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 no.
Imagine stepping into the octagon, millions watching around the world. Imagine stepping into the octagon, millions watching around the world, and in the middle of the fight, you're short just 3 moments. No recovery, just raw panic in front of the entire fight. UFC fighters are compared to broken
I was
noses,
gonna
lost
play
ribs,
with
and
him
bruised
again.
kneecaps, but none of them are
I
ready
don't
for
need
what
to do
happens when the
that.
clothes give out. In this video,
They won't got
we're
like.
breaking down the most shocking times fighters lost their clothes on live TV,
No, I don't.
how it happened, and what the UFC did about it afterwards. In February 2013, UFC history was made when Ronda Rousey and Liz Carmouche headlined UFC 157 as the first women's fight in the promotion. What many don't remember is that this groundbreaking moment almost included an unintended revelation of the anatomical facts. Rousey, in her typical pre-fight rush, hadn't tried on her new sports bra before the historic bout, as Carmouche secured a rear naked choke attempt and clung to Rousey's back like an eternal koala. The future Hall of Famer found herself fighting 2 battles simultaneously, one against her opponent and another against her rebellious sports bra. Throughout the fight, especially when Carmouche was stretching the fabric from behind, Rousey could be seen frantically adjusting her top to clean stimulation. The camera caught several moments where viewers collectively held their breath as the garment pinched dangerously close to revealing far more than Rousey's armbar technique. Commentators diplomatically avoided mention of the wardrobe drama unfolding before millions of viewers.
Can't believe I just did that, y'all. I'm gonna play with him again.
Miraculously, everything contained while supporting Carmouche with her signature armbar, preserving both her championship status and velocity balance. Now, when the UFC signed their exclusive uniform deal with Reebok, they probably thought it would bring sleek branding and professionalism to the octagon. What they didn't expect, that it would also usher in a new era of live TV wardrobe disasters. Enter Elizabeth Phillips. At UFC on Fox 16 in July 2015, Phillips faced Jessica Yu in what was supposed to be a big bantamweight showdown. And it was, except no one expected the undercard to include an accidental clash here. During the first round, Phillips found herself working from her back when, suddenly, her Reebok-issued sports bra shifted at just the wrong angle. A slip, a tug. Just like that, overhead cameras caught what the UFC broadcast team quickly tried to downplay. To her credit, Phillips didn't freak out. She kept scrambling, stayed composed, and fought through the moment like it was just another hiccup in a chaotic round. But if one was bad, the third round brought a sequel no one had predicted. Another takedown, another off wardrobe malfunction. Two separate exposures to one pilot. Feat so rare it might just be a UFC record, though not one you want posted next to a win-loss column. Commentator Kenny Florian could be heard going quiet mid-sentence, clearly unsure whether to call the action or avoid a live FCC violation.
Gosh darn it.
Fans online will quickly point out the irony. Reebok's gear, meant to standardize professionalism, had now caused more technical fouls than a low blow. Despite the clothing chaos, Phillips kept her head in the fight. She walked away with a unanimous decision win, proving that even when your gear failed you twice, grit, and maybe a bit of embarrassment through the dress, can still...
So another federal court ruling that federal laws processing machine guns are in fact a violation of the Second Amendment. But AG Bondi and the Trump administration continue to argue against this degree win that we got in this case, and now it's ready to throw arguments in just a couple of weeks. So let's break down exactly. Now before we jump into this video, if you want to support the channel, one of the best ways to do that is simply subscribe to the channel, and then also double check to make sure YouTube is not subscribed yet. Do that, and drop a comment down below, because that tells me how to not appreciate it.
Are we gonna win it? Are we gonna lose it? We win, let's go. Easy dubs. Easy dubs. I had to do some research in this because it was not. Let's look at this. This filming.
Wade put together their best 40 minutes of the season in their last game. Started out quick, but they were aggressive defensively. And with Jackson, Tiffany Mitchell started pelting as they wanted to do.
She has to be able to do that.
This was going to be a good matchup with Packers being tired.
Oh, yeah, I lose it all.
Hello, my name is Understood, and it's always been my...
Hey, you're one of those people that saves money by watching the ads. You must be kind of like Kayak.
Hello, my name is Understood, and it's always been my
No.
Today, I want to tell you a little bit about myself, my academic goals,
You do not know
my
the
passion
thing
for
that I
building
guess
things,
you to
my
record
love
this
for
video.
teaching my family, and lastly, what I hope to achieve in this sport. Why did that guy try to go front and only succeeded? Why did he do that? Well, I'd like to know that. Well, yeah, but that one's crazy. You know the whole deal with that guy's house? Professional scrub, no footprint on the internet, no social media footprint.
Consciousness is a byproduct of the function of the brain. The brain is basically a physical computer. We've evolved intelligence to problem solve. That's why we've got a brain, apart from keeping everything sort of going, is to solve problems, isn't it? To find food and money and all that sort of stuff. So we're just a computer, and consciousness is an upshot. It's a coordinated phenomenon. So suddenly, with this amazing computer, which is meant to solve problems, we can suddenly introspect and have worries and have anxieties. And part of that that's evolved is a sense of humour. So you need to get us over stuff, to see things in a different way, and understand.
Why did that guy try to go front and only succeeded? Why did he do that?
Well, I'd like to know that.
Well, yeah,
But that one's crazy.
you know the whole deal with that guy's house, professional scrub, no footprint on the internet, no social media footprint. Yeah, there's 0% chance that he has no social media footprint. We don't know anything.
conferences where they detailed all the information we know currently and where the investigation stands at the moment. What we know is you have a very young kid who was filmed, they knew he was there with a rangefinder a half an hour before.
Let's go.
You also know that CNN streamed it live, which I do not believe they did for any other rally. And certainly not for a rally that's in the middle of nowhere in Pennsylvania. Like, there's a lot of weird shit. The fact that they wouldn't let people be on that roof because the Secret Service lady said it was sloped and it was dangerous. That's what she wanted to have. Meanwhile, the snipers that were on the other roof was a steeper pitch. It made no fucking sense.
I completely makes no sense. In fact, I went back to the brother with H funds, before the election, and sort of the return to Butler rally. And I was on that stage, and I'm looking at that group, and I'm like, if I was a sniper, my full position, like, number one spot would be that roof.
Yeah.
Like, it's like the best seat in the house.
Yeah.
Like, why would you not?
No, it's so obvious.
It's the best seat in the house. And if you want to be a sniper, there isn't a better position.
It was pretty obvious that the idea was, like, if we're saying that this is a coordinated assassination attempt, and it very well could have been, that's what you would do. You'd have someone go up there, you shoot the president, you shoot him, you got Lee Harvey Oswald all over again. It's all wrapped up nice and clean. They assassinated him, we never heard a peep about it, we don't have any idea. They would concoct some sort of story, he was radicalized, like this or that, or he's on medication, who knows. And now, you have a completely different presidential election, and you have a murder on live television.
Wow, isn't it? It's good to have a sense of humor. It's good to have people with a sense of humor in society. So it's sort of like, I had one theory once that, chimps sort of groove each other. That makes you feel great, makes you feel safe. And then when tribes and society got big, you couldn't do that individually, so you had doing it with language. And I think comedy is a part of that. A group of people getting together, laughing, the world's okay. Same growing up. If you're having a laugh, people taking the piss, things couldn't be that bad. Whatever you have a problem, and maybe take the piss, that must be right. It's when they stop taking the piss, you'll probably have an hour to live. And even then you go, oh, they've only got an hour to live, I better keep taking the piss, so they don't know they're dying. So you just keep taking the piss right to where they die. And even when they slip into a coma, still draw cotton on their face. Random passersby was pointing out that this guy on the roof
With a fucking gun.
with a gun.
Yeah, it's not like he was so far away you couldn't tell he had a gun. People saw him.
Yeah.
The whole thing is completely insane.
Yeah.
And you don't hear a goddamn thing about it. It's like, I'm almost more interested in that. No, I am more interested in that than the JFK files.
I agree.
Because I feel like in the JFK files, it's so long ago.
Yeah,
Everyone's dead. He's going to know. If you could prove now, like, did you see that there was some sort of, there was some indications that there was a phone that had been traveling from outside the FBI offices in D.C. to where this kid lived?
Right.
Multiple times.
I mean, I don't know there's anyone you could choose to have a head in the jar for eternity that after, I was going to say after the first 1,000 years, but I mean, don't you annoy me after the first 30 seconds? You regret their decision straight away. So I'm just a head in the jar and I can talk somehow. It'd be horrible, wouldn't it? Oh. No one. I mean, I know that would be bad being a head in the jar.
Almost had him.
It would wear off, wouldn't it? There's a limit to how much fun you can have. Fucking head in the jar. Oh. Someone who wouldn't drive me mad. Probably someone quiet. If I wanted to talk, they talk, they just nod. They can't even nod. They're a head in the jar. They can do that. Someone with eyebrows. No.
Jungle Jim's International Market has just expanded by 12,000 square feet. And you know what that means? More international food
Bang,
than ever
that's
before.
what we call
So come in and visit us and try something new
a
today.
kaboom, or a clean sweep.
Guys, you know what?
Something bizarre is like living on top of the earth. Something that humanity has never seen. Giant craters are mysteriously appearing out of nowhere. First spotted in the Yamal Peninsula in northern Russia, and now they're emerging across the entire Arctic region. At first, scientists think they're just secrets, like the massive holes that form worldwide when water or erosion leaves the planet.
Warning message. Friday, June 27th. Informed consent. Friday. There are approximately 3.6 million newborns born in the United States every year. The American Academy of Pediatrics thinks every single one of them
Being one to finally make this official.
intramuscular dose of
There were a couple of years after Purdue, we started to think that maybe Josh would be standing up there instead of Rachel. But luckily for her, all the dresses he tried on didn't fit, so he had to settle for officiating. That's good. Yeah, like that? Yeah, there's more. Don't worry. I struggled to write this speech.
Alrighty, it's ending. Alright, goodbye.